Hey everyone, James Lynch here for odds.com, taking a look at some prop bets for Saturday's UFC Vegas 19 card, which goes down at the Apex in Las Vegas. And quickly want to give a shout out to my buddy Clint over at the Die Hard MMA podcast here on odds.com for having me on the show. If you want to get my full picks for that card, Clint and I broke down all the action. We actually talked about a couple props in there as well as some options, and I'll give you my top three props for this video. Let's start first with the featherweight fight between Charles Rosa and Darrick Minner. I like Charles Rosa in this fight, but I like him a lot more by decision in the matchup. Right now, it's almost a pick 'em in terms of the fight. I think Rosa might be a slight favorite on the odds books, but you can get Charles Rosa by decision right now at plus 350. If you look at Charles Rosa's career, typically it goes the distance. He doesn't have a lot of finishes, and yes, Darrick Minner has been submitted, but Darrick Minner also has a pretty good ground game as well, so I don't think you'll see him get submitted in this spot. I think Charles Rosa wins the decision here, plus 350 for the decision prop. I think there's a lot of value on there. I think Charles Rosa is the better fighter. I think he'll show that on Saturday night, but I don't think he finishes this fight, so I think taking the decision prop definitely has some value here in the matchup. All right, sticking with the featherweight division, we're going to look at Julian Rosa and Nate Landwehr. As you guys know on the podcast on Monday, I love Nate the Train. I think he's a great pick in this fight, and I like him even better by knockout. Now, I know Nate Landwehr's last fight did go the distance against Darren Elkins, but Julian Rosa has been knocked out a number of times in his career. Add in the fact that he's had a really bad case of COVID. He told me in the interview that he was about 6 to 8 weeks out of action, waiting for his lungs to get back to normal. That can't be a good sign. Nate Landwehr also got COVID as well, but still, I like Nate the Train if it stays standing. You can get him right now inside the distance for plus 250. Keep an eye out as well for that knockout prop. We don't have that yet, but I do think he does win this fight within the 3 rounds. So give me Nate the Train at plus 250 inside the distance. And then the last fight I'm taking a look at here is in the lightweight division. Drakkar Klose taking on a short notice replacement in Luis Pena. I think Drakkar Klose gets it done. I know this was something Clint and I went back and forth at on the podcast on Monday, but I really think Drakkar Klose gets it done with his wrestling. And typically, kind of like Charles Rosa, Drakkar Klose does not finish a lot of his fights. They do typically go the 3 rounds. And I think against a guy like Luis Pena, who is very difficult to finish, I would go with Drakkar Klose by decision, which right now is plus 115, a lot better odds. You get the plus money here as opposed to just taking Drakkar Klose straight up. So I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. What are some prop bets you're looking at? What do you think of the ones I put forward here? Let me know. Follow me on Twitter and on Instagram at Lynch on Sports, and make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel at Odds HQ, where you will find my prop bets every single week, along with my interviews for this card. Got a lot of fun interviews that you guys got to check out. I'm James Lynch. Enjoy the fights this weekend, and I'll see you next time.